What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP here with Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time Part 9. We are here in front of Blind Date, Tennessee, a Tennessee job.
That's not good. Looks like Toothpick rustled himself a pretty lady.
Wait, jumping jackrabbit! That's no lady, that's Carmelita! What is she doing here?
You know her?
I'm afraid so. Something is very wrong here, Tennessee. But all quantum physics aside, we have to rescue her. Nobody can get there faster than you. I'll grab Sly and Murray, and we'll meet you in the van. Just get going.
And so this is where
I wonder who Bentley's lady friend is.
Carmelita gets introduced into the game. She has
That Toothpick's
a
loving
little
ditch.
larger role than she did in
Rescuing pretty ladies is a hobby of mine anyway.
Sly 3. She's a lot more of a more playable character. You can actually walk around with her in the on the map, and there are two trophies tied to her. I'll talk about both of those. I won't show off how to get them, but I will explain how to get them, since one trophy I'm not going to talk about or show off because I already got it, but I will talk about it and how to get it easily. And then the next one, the next trophy I didn't talk about, or I didn't get, and I'll try to get it.
I am only too happy to get rid of this one. Her tongue sharp enough to cut leather.
Stinking cowards! Afraid to untie me and fight like men? I swear when I get out of this...
No sense fretting about that little lady. Cry, cry, little dear, yes. Just enjoy the ride.
And so what we have to do is just
Stage hit that barrier.
get ahead of the stagecoach and destroy
Stop anytime!
the barriers. You do have to wait before continuing to move on. What the? And so you can see the different barriers that are stuck around.
Time for a little target practice.
This is a good mission to get the crack shot on. I'm pretty sure you have to
This is getting my hairy.
destroy these guards. Well, they may just keep coming back.
Out
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita. Everything's under control.
Well, not sure if they keep coming back or not, but you can see that the stagecoach does have a health bar. I believe that if it runs into the barriers, it's an instant death. But if as long as you can keep it from taking too much damage, you should be okay. And so I keep moving. You wanna at least pay attention to the barriers that are keeping that are keeping you from moving on. Like I said, it's what? Not even sure what it hit, to be honest.
Looks like some people just turned up the heat.
But thankfully there are several different checkpoints that are scattered around.
Stage hit that barrier.
So if you do end up messing up, you are okay. I'm not sure exactly what I hit, to be totally honest. I guess maybe the TNT exploding that close to the stagecoach triggered an instant failure. Oops. And electricity kills you immediately, so that's something to watch out, to pay attention to. I wasn't sure if it did kill you immediately or not. To destroy that. And this is the mission that I was talking about, where you could easily get the crack shot trophy for, because you can see that the guards keep coming back, and this is actually not a bad area because you can just keep shooting enemies as long as you don't take you don't take a whole lot of damage. So this is not a bad area at all. There we go. But like I said, I didn't do it here. I've just heard that you can do it here. You want to keep moving here as well. And thankfully you can double jump if you've noticed that I have double jump to avoid either jumping onto a rail that had electricity running through it, or just to avoid electricity. There we go. This is not this is also a good area to try to get the crack shot at. But the best area would be the map. Ah, crap. Cool.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Why, I'm Tennessee Kid.
Don't tell me. You're a Cooper, right? I knew it.
Yes, ma'am. Bentley told me you.
Stop calling me ma'am. The name's Inspector Fox. Wait, Bentley's here?
Well, looks like they're right behind us.
Carmelita, glad you're okay.
Why, that conniving little...
Much obliged for a helping hand, Inspector Fox. Let me run these banditos over to prison, and I be back for you, all in lickety split. Of course, you feeling neighborly? You could just turn yourselves in.
As much as I like the idea of Sly in a cell, nobody kidnaps Inspector Carmelita Fox and gets away with it.
I reckon that also includes tying her to a runaway stage.
Watch it. I'm in no mood for smart remarks. Now, are you ready for another mission, Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean, I surely am, Inspector Fox.
So I believe they changed Carmelita's voice actress again, and they definitely changed her outfit. That's why this game has a E10 rating of, I believe it says suggestive themes on the box, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll take a look. Smoke bombs and auto fire, which is definitely very useful. You can see Carmelita does get items that she can buy. But like I said, just the ancestors don't. And yeah, suggestive themes. And use of tobacco, which is El Jefe, and probably Kid, and alcohol reference, where I'm not sure exactly where the reference is at, but the other ones are, you know, pretty easy to tell, but I'm not sure where the alcohol reference came from. It could be something here or in a later mission, but anyway, so have to go a little bit farther for this one, but like I said, you know, there's enough enemies around here that you can easily, where you can easily get the crack shot trophy around here. I mean, you just walk anywhere and you see several enemies here and there, so it's definitely a very good place to just do it, not worry about any particular mission. Sadly, he doesn't have a paraglider of any kind, but
This
Inspector Fox? But just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail so I can wring his neck.
Wait, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal.
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
Yeah, so this is where we will actually get to play as Carmelita, and I'll go ahead and use the continuous fire. That is a fire mode, kind of like Bentley's different arrows. Well, Carmelita gets different types of ways that she can shoot her gun, I believe. I don't remember all of them. I don't think they increase the type of bullets that she uses. She still uses her shock pistol, but I believe they just they all center around the way how she shoots. But continuous fire definitely will help for this particular mission.
You didn't forget how to use that pistol, did you?
Not a chance. I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. And I can press and hold the L1 button to focus my aim.
So
Give that ringtail a piece of my mind.
and so that's focusing the aim. But to shoot this fast, you actually have to just keep tapping the R1 button. And so we will use auto fire, and we don't have to hold it down. And you can see how much faster it shoots. Of course, it's not quite as accurate as the default, but it doesn't really have to be, because you can shoot quite a bit of, you can shoot very fast, and that definitely helps. And holding the L1 button down to try to help help get your aim better will definitely help as well.
Shoot, Carmelita.
How about less sweet talk and more action? Tennessee, looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
So that's pretty much what this mission is. Yeah, I have to alternate between Tennessee and Carmelita, and sadly, Tennessee cannot use the does not have a version of the rail run of any kind, but he does have the rail sliding, which is a lot better than Sly, so I guess that is something. It ain't a whole lot. The rail run is you use that a lot more than using the rails. I believe the only level that has a lot of rails is probably this one, to be honest. The one bad thing about the crack shot move is that the bar has to be full. So if there's only one enemy around, especially like with if there is a flashlight guard around, that does hurt your especially if there's just one that appears every now and again. You have to be a little bit more stealthy and take your time while shooting. And so you can see continuous fire with the with holding L1. You can see how good it is. Especially trying to hit those little dynamite sticks. It definitely helps. So really, you don't even have to. You really don't even have to do much aiming, to be honest. The game does most of it for you.
Those steers up there mean business. Huh, that switch looks kinda important.
So you can see just how far we have to go, and that will increase as we keep going throughout the mission. I think there's only 3 areas like this. There may be 4, though I don't remember for sure. And I really wouldn't be surprised if they did put 4. But you can see just the rail running. There's very few rail grinding sections. And when dealing with flashlight guards, you always want to try to hit at least 2 or more, of course. But if you can only hit 2, you definitely want to hit at least those 2. And this, it almost seems like they are invincible to your regular bullets. Oh wow, really? I was afraid that might work. I was trying to hit. Thought there was another one that I could hit, but I don't guess so.
Like shooting rats in a
Yeah.
saddlebag. I hope you boys got a backup plan.
And there's another one back there.
Messing with the wrong outlaw.
Let's see. Nope. To jump back over here. Now that green laser will kill you instantly, so you do want to be careful when jumping around it. But you know, it's pretty easy. You just have to be patient with the crack shot move. And that's really the most difficult thing, is just trying to get the crack shot, line the crack shot move up to be able to use it.
Boots on, gang. Tennessee's on the way.
Tennessee, this way!
I almost wish there was more rails instead of just pipes that you can only run on, and just wires. Yeah, it would definitely make this a lot easier. And of course, as we go along, there will be there will be more enemies and different patterns to the enemies, so you want to be careful. Thankfully, the raft's health will refill as we go on. I wasn't sure if it actually did that or not, and thankfully it does. So that makes this a lot easier, so you can take quite a bit of damage without having to worry. And the biggest thing that you're gonna have to worry about is the flashlight guards, because they have the Gatling guns, which can decrease your health by quite a bit. Even the crack shot that. Even the dynamite sticks don't hurt nearly as bad as the Gatling guns will, if they can just continuously hit you.
You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
All right. Who wants to eat some land?
Alright, just 2 more.
And so all you have to do is just shoot the locks once, and they will unlock, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about hitting a whole bunch of hitting all the locks at once.
Not smart.
Thankfully, so that makes this a lot easier.
Carmelita, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you. I should leave you in that cage after what you pulled, Sly Cooper.
I know. Look, I can handsome and charming? Really? Look, Carmelita, I know...
Save it, Sly. All I want to know right now is how I get back to Paris.
Actually, Carmelita, I was more curious how you got here in the first place.
But guys, where's the van?
We'll have to track it down later, Murray. Now, what were you saying, Carmelita?
It's a long story, Bentley. Let's get moving and I'll tell you.
So that was a pretty short couple of missions. Like I said, the missions will have different lengths and different degrees of difficulty as you go on. I would say that Blind Date was easier and shorter, but this next one was a lot longer.
Arrogant little. No good lying. Ooh, I should have tied his mangy tail around his neck. I should have blasted that smug look right up his face. I should probably just finish my story. After the Cooper gang escaped at the museum, I decided to follow my nose and take a look around. I've been investigating the trading of stolen antiquities on the black market, but I never guessed that two-faced ringtail was involved. Then as I turned a corner, I was stunned to see a huge stash of stolen treasure right there in the museum. And even more shocking, Cyril Le Paradox himself unloading them. I couldn't believe it. The billionaire art collector and museum patron was behind this? I was so surprised that by the time I reacted, his goons already had me covered. Then that slimy sawed-off runt had me thrown into some vile machine. And the next thing I knew, I was playing cowboys and criminals. The Old West? Time travel? It was completely loco. Sure, Le Paradox had done some time in his youth, but he'd been squeaky clean ever since. And Interpol had never considered him a suspect. There were rumors about the source of his wealth, but nothing had ever been proven. Now I knew I'd solve that mystery. And of course Cooper and his little friends were involved somehow. Why was I not surprised? The fleabag tried to feed me some story about having to rob the museum to save the future. I was done listening to that liar. I needed to get back to Paris. That toad toothpick had stolen Murray's van, and Bentley's time machine along with it. I finally cracked the case, and now I was stuck in this lousy dust bowl with the Cooper gang. I don't know what made me angrier, not being able to bust the lowlife skunk, or being trapped here with that lying ringtail. Ooh. The only bearable thing about this whole mess was that at least Cooper's ancestor was a gentleman.
So we got some.
And another thing. No more whistling.
Let's see.
No guards whistling for no
Grand
reason.
Key Larceny. I wonder if that's the.
I don't care if it's for a pretty girl on this sunny day in spring.
I don't think it is. I was wondering if that was the heist job, but we're only 23 minutes in. I would like to try to keep these around at least 2 jobs, but 23 minutes. That I will go ahead and do another job if this is the heist mission, which I don't believe it is. I'll go ahead and do the heist mission, but like I said, I don't believe it is. Let me see. That's pretty far away, so. And let's see what kind of. We don't have any power-ups for Murray just yet, but the one good thing about being able to use the stomp move is that you can hit flashlight guards without having to stun them first, unlike Sly 3, where you'd have to pick them up, either stun them or get them up into the air before you could pick them up, and that definitely helps. Of course, little guards you can just immediately throw without too much effort.
Thanks to the bug in Toothpick's office, we have a pretty clear idea of what's going on. Toothpick plans on moving the stolen gold out of the mine using his special train. Unfortunately, that train is now also being turbocharged by our van. And need I mention that we're stranded in time unless we recover it? Well, anyway, it's useless to go after the train in the mine. Toothpick will have stepped up security since our escape, and the place will be crawling with guards. We're going to have to hit that train while it's rolling. But first, we're going to have to catch it. And we'll do that by diverting its route. After surveying the rail system, I've determined there are 3 key track switches we will need to throw. And Toothpick has entrusted the keys to 3 of his toughest henchmen. Wildman Wiesner, Frenchy Lestage, and Red-Eye Robles. Furthermore, these guys keep the keys around at all times. The good news is that during the Toothpick Appreciation Festival, there are a number of contests, and all of them will be competing. Murray, I took the liberty of entering you in the Bare Knuckle Brawl contest. Wildman is the defending champion, and he's sure to have the key on his person. Sly, I hope you're feeling fast, because you're going to be competing in the crookedest race in the West, the Toothpick 500. Frenchie happens to be the defending champ, so it's a sure bet it's his time that you'll have to beat. Carmelita, you'll be up against Red-Eye in the shooting contest. As the defending champ, he keeps the trophy close by, with the 3rd key inside. Now let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
Actually, kind of seems like the, what the... Oh, that's weird. And you can still hear the... That's odd. But, that's an odd glitch. I've never had that happen before, but of course I never picked up a guard.
This here's the annual Toothpick Brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules, except that if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Fighting out of the pink corner, from parts unknown, weighing more than he should, the challenger. Hooray! Let's hope he fought better last year's contestant. May he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, you're howling hard, the Coyotes!
So all we have to do is just destroy, or kill 20 guards. You know, very easy to do. I don't believe the items that the spectators are throwing in actually affect you. I don't believe that the other guards can pick them up. And because even though these are medium guards, you don't have to do all you have to do is just punch them twice, or you can also pick them up and slam them, whichever is faster. Of course, slamming them does take time, but it's not too bad, to be honest. It's actually a pretty good strategy. You can see how far you knock them back. Sadly, that is pretty bad that you throw them really far away, especially unless you get them up right by the ropes, which does help. And you do get health from the guards and from the items that are being thrown in from time to time, so that does help. So there should only be one more. There he is. I think I'll actually shake him for his loot, just to get a little. Well, of course, I get a gold nugget. But you saw how many guards had loot on them, and that does count. So he will get little guards to help him out, but all you have to do is just, he does have a pretty easy to follow pattern. You can see when, just right when he's about to punch. You do want to be careful though, because you can very easily continue to take damage, as you noticed that I was doing. When that happens, you want to run around and try to get some of these smaller guards and items to give you health. I got a little bit, not a whole lot, really. That stings. Yeah, we'll pay attention to try to keep from taking so much damage. Sadly, it doesn't seem like just going for it. Sadly, that doesn't seem to work. Ah, really? So sadly, you have to use the ball. I don't believe you have a choice. But all you have to do is just follow the compass arrow. You want to be careful and watch out for. Oops. You want to be careful and watch out for spotlights and stuff like that. But it's not too difficult. All you have to do is just. Yeah, all you have to do is just keep. Oop. What the? Just stay away from the TNT. Stay away from the explosives. The spotlights, the dynamite sticks. All that you can see when there is gonna be dynamite sticks thrown. You can buy the red circles, and you can see where the how the checkpoints are marked. Come on. They do give you checkpoints pretty frequently. Ah, really? I wonder if they'll actually. Nope. I've actually never died. Sadly, there is no way to speed this up. But like I said, you just want to be careful and watch out for the. I wonder if one of the spotlights will actually kill you as well. You want to watch out for the TNT barrels. I don't believe there's any way that you can take shortcuts. You know, of course, cutting corners is close to the inside as possible. That will help save you a little bit of time. But the way that the course is set up, there's not a whole lot of time to be gained by cutting corners. And I'm sure those will kill you as well. Like I said, I've actually never lost, so that's why I'm actually kind of curious why, or I'm kind of afraid of what will actually kill me.
Let's see what this pretty
score, you get this here trophy. But if you lose, you gotta give me a kiss. What do you say?
Ay, this guy's breath smells like fermented gym socks.
Carmelita, we don't have a choice.
All right, I'll take your wager. You better get ready to hand over that trophy.
And you better get ready for some serious lip wrestling.
Alright, just give me a moment. Alright, sorry about that anyway, so... No, I don't want to do that. So all you have to do is just shoot the ones with the targets, and the blue ones you can't hit. There you cannot use the targeting the targeting thing to help you aim. Oops. All you have to do is just you know, you see you had a time limit down there, and I guess the vultures would probably be worth multiple or more points. Yeah, I guess it should be hitting a lot more of the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this one because I hit too many of the friendly ones. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just try it again. It really doesn't penalize you too much to hit the blue targets, so you really don't have to worry too much about hitting those. Oh, there we go. So all I gotta do is just get to 100 and it's done.
This ain't happening. It's like some kind of magic trick.
The only thing disappearing is your trophy, Red Eye.
Way to go, Carmelita. Now grab that key.
So you see, not too difficult. At least the shooting section isn't. It's everything is pretty easy. Like, you know, the fighting section, all you have to do is just watch out for the bull. The race, just try to stay away from the explosives, and then the shooting gallery. It's easy at the start, but then it will become more difficult. And this flame would have been useful in the fight. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'll talk about the trivia for the few jobs that I've done so far. Let's see. Alright, so we'll start with Blind Date. Blind Date is a job for Tennessee in episode 2 of Sly 4. Description: the Cooper gang gets captured by Toothpick and Tennessee has to rescue a damsel in distress. Don't see any additional information, so we'll go to Jailbreak. Jailbreak is a job for Tennessee and Carmelita in episode 4 of episode 2 of Sly 4. Description: Tennessee and Carmelita navigate a dangerous river to break into the prison to rescue the Cooper gang. I don't see any additional information, so we'll go to grand key larceny. Grand key larceny is a job for Murray, Sly, and Carmelita in episode 2 of Sly 4. Description: the Cooper gang has to win 3 keys from a series of challenging events. And don't see any additional information there either, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Alright, thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many times did I shoot as Carmelita during both attempts at the shooting gallery. Thank you for watching. Next time I'll start the Operation Gold Digger, so until then, later everyone.